Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Ingalls here, and this video is part of my recipe series. It is one of those recipes that support a recipe you'll find in my cookbook, so the recipe itself is not here. This one will give you some extra details on one of the recipes. In fact, it's my grandmother's cauliflower recipe, one of my favorites. Well, actually, they're all my favorites. But so you'll find some additional details here. The recipe, if you want it, you're going to have to buy my cookbook. The cookbook is Cooking on the Prairie with the Ingalls family. This is it. This is the special edition version, so it has the coil backbone on it. This is only available if you contact me directly. You cannot get this one online. You have to reach out to me. The one that's on Amazon does not have this coil background, but otherwise it's the same. So yeah, reach out to me if you want this copy of the cookbook. It is, again, the special edition. Okay, so on to my grandmother's cauliflower recipe. There's a couple of things about this recipe. First of all, it's one that my grandmother made all the time. I made it the first time exactly the way that she had written it down. I made it exactly that way. And what it did was it confirmed for me that over time, our tastes and what we expect from our food changes. And it did for this recipe as well. So I liked it the way that she made it, but it just didn't hit the mark as far as what I expected from a cauliflower salad today. So what I did was I doubled the wet ingredients, which helped immensely. And I think that kind of hit what we expect from our foods today, in particular this type of salad. So a couple other things. One, cut up your vegetables pretty small. In each one of your bites, you want to get as many of those ingredients as possible, and that's where the real flavor comes in. Again, double the wet ingredients. I also spiced it differently than what my grandmother would have. So instead of just using salt, I used a garlic salt. I like the garlic in there. If you use raw garlic or fresh garlic, that's a good option, but keep in mind, fresh garlic is going to have that aftertaste, so use it sparingly because you're not cooking it. So yeah, maybe use just a clover. And then I also use a Cajun spice with that, which I think gives it an interesting flavor. I like Cajun spicing. I like it, or spices. I like foods a little bit on the hot side, so I probably add more than what you would in the north. So those are the changes. Let me look at my notes real quick to make sure I've captured everything. Yeah, so I captured everything that I have on my notes. And here's one other thing. So how did we get this recipe? Where did it come from? So my sister actually has the original that my grandmother gave her. So back in when I was young and my siblings were getting married, one of the things that happened was the brides would have a bridal shower. And at that shower, the next generation, so the parents, my parents, and grandmothers, would bring a recipe so that they would have foods to cook once they're get married. And keep in mind, it's a measure of the time, not what we would do today. In fact, I don't even know if that happens anymore. But that's what happened at that time. So it was at Margot's wedding shower. Grandma gave her this recipe. The first time I had it, I was a kid. And when I saw it, I thought it looked like rice. And I like rice. So I thought, okay, so I'm going to give it a try. And I was surprised that one, it was cold, and two, it really tasted good. So the first time I had it, I really liked it. And I have made it several times since then. So this is a good cold salad that you can make. It's best when the vegetables are in their season. However, I've made it even in the winter, and it's still good. So yeah, it's a good recipe to try. My grandmother's cauliflower recipe. You can find it in my cookbook. This is my manuscript of the cookbook, which is easier for me to read and has all my notes in it. But Cooking on the Prairie with the Ingalls, that's where you'll find this recipe, along with other favorite recipes of mine. So hope you enjoyed this video. I will have videos out there with actual recipes in them, but this one just supports the recipe that's in my cookbook. So thanks for joining me.